Why do you feel? Why do you think people are wanting to get married later?
There's so many reasons.
I mean, just pick a few.
Yeah, there's so many. I think people are getting married later because from my conversations with some
Yeah.
people, they feel like they need to get certain things in place
Okay.
before settling down
Yeah.
or getting married. However, I just don't think that those things are as important as the covenant that you're going to make with the person.
Yeah.
So, for example, before Ben and I got married or had conversations about marriage, we thought we needed to have bought a house first, and both have stable careers,
Yeah.
which we did do those things. But then COVID-19 pandemic hit, and then in an instant, like Ben lost his job, I lost my job,
Yeah.
and everything shut down, and we were supposed to get married in 6 months time. What was going to happen? We had no idea. And now in hindsight, we were like, oh yeah, lockdown, like Victoria was so familiar with the lockdowns.
Yeah.
We're like, you'll never know, right? But at the time it was so scary because literally our future was taken from us. And that you see that the whole thing about like getting married and stuff, that concept of you have to have your life sorted beforehand before you get married, like it just doesn't make sense anymore. Like nothing, even our parents, they had things that they wished for us. Those things also went out the window for them. They both on both sides said, as long as you guys get married, just get married. So that's the challenge, right? And then now we're falling back into it. Oh, I got to make sure I earn X amount first. I got to make sure I get a house first. How am I going to get a house in this market? Which is so true. And I don't think we should do things in an unwise manner. But the wisest thing to do is honestly to honor God. And you are honoring God by making sure your marriage is marriage under God is the priority. Yeah. So I think for us, like we pretty much like we lost our jobs and everything, and we didn't know where we were gonna live, and it was very stressful. Then the whole wedding thing, that's a whole other thing. Yeah.
I really just want to circle back to what you said. I think I can't remember exactly how you phrased it, but you said that your something about your life was taken away from you, and I think I'm reminded of that verse. I can't remember where it's from, but it was like, the Lord is the one that,
gives and takes away or something.
No. There's something
The other
like,
one.
Man manages his steps, but like the Lord is the one who determines them. Something like that.
Oh yeah, Proverbs.
The Proverbs one. Yeah. And it's just interesting how you're so right that we can have all these plans, but then ultimately God is still sovereign, and we don't know what's going to happen.
No, you don't.
And it's like no one has the promise of even tomorrow. So it's like, why do we strive so hard to try to establish our own steps when God is the one who, leads us and who, orchestrates that?
Yeah.